Am I live? It says I'm live. That's pretty cool. No buffering or anything so far. That's good news. We're just gonna hang out here for a minute and see if he cares to join us this evening. We're doing this stream tonight also to give Mark Funnelcake Jones a much needed break. He's enjoying time with his folks, and I hope he's having a wonderful time. And we're just going to hang out and do a little painting and maybe a song. And we're just going to see if anybody shows up here. Might just be nobody. Might just be me streaming and painting to myself. I don't know yet. For anybody who's listening or listening on the replay, I got that Nezzy puppet today, and we'll talk more about that later. Hello, Dustin. Hey. Hey, you're the first one I see on my chat screen here. Hello, Troy. Thank you for coming by. Hi, NH girl. Thank you for coming on back and hanging out for another Nez stream. Shello, Paula. Thank you for coming by, hun bun. Nice to see you. Well, I got skunked again. I thought today was Breaking the Shell's birthday, and I sang happy birthday to him. And I keep getting faked out when Tim's actual birthday is, and I don't know if he just doesn't want people to know the actual day, and I'm not meaning any disrespect. I just wanted to wish Tim a happy birthday, but darned if I can pick the right day. And I believe Sherry told me it's this weekend, so perhaps I'll get to sing happy birthday to Tim on his actual birthday, maybe later this weekend. Hi, Tommy. Yay! Good to see you. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting about Breaking the Shell and when in the hell is his birthday? It's Saturday. Thank you, Sherry. Yes. Well, I've kept thinking it was his birthday for a few times now, so I will do my best to wish him well on the proper day. So, hey, Smokin' Joe. Nice to see you. Well, at least it's not going to be me just singing and painting to myself tonight. And so far, no buffering, so that's good news. Diana's sleeping peacefully, so I'll try not to be too loud and wake the poor girl up. I was just telling everybody that little Nez puppet has arrived. She's been having fun with Diana. Diana's worn out from playing with her, and she's not ready to go on camera yet. I still need to make her proper clothing and things such as that. But she enjoyed her trip, and she was hungry as soon as she got here, and just was itching to get out of that box and go hang out with little Miss Diana. So you'll see little Nez puppet here real soon. And funny thing, I was doing voices for her, and irony of ironies, as much as I've picked on Mark for his half French, half Spanish sound to our favorite pirate, Mr. Jack Sparrow, the same thing kind of happened to me when I started speaking for Lil Nez. And I can't help it. She's come up with this mix of Spanish and French and jokes on me, I guess. So I can't help it. I guess that's how she wants to sound, and that's how she's going to sound. So at least Lil Nez has found her voice. So, all right. Well, I'm going to have a seat and just a nice, quiet, intimate group of a few people here. That's fine. I don't always like a great big, uh, hectic stream anyway, so we'll take it nice and easy and mellow. I'm going to sing a little song, and then I will come back to where I can see the chat. So if you don't know anybody, please introduce yourselves. Check out each other's channels, show some love and support, and be kind to one another, and have I hope it doesn't glitch. If it goes glitchy when I'm singing, I'll just stop it and come back and join you in chat. Okay? That's gonna be my plan. So, here we go. Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do and fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me, for it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do and fill my heart with love for only you. Oh, only you can make this change in me, for it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you, only you, only you. Hooray, we got through it, I hope, without any glitches or craziness. I could not see the chat from here. But hello again to everybody who's come and everybody new who's joined us while I was singing a tune. Please give me a moment and I will get to where I can see the chat. I hope everyone had a good day today. We hope Marky Moo's having a good time with his folks. And let's see who's here. Hi, not there yet. Hello, Yazwill Soaring. Well, hey, I don't think I've seen you in my stream before. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Everybody say hello to the new people. Not there yet. I think I missed you in another chat or two, and I'm so sorry. Thank you, NH Girl. I'm trying to make it up to people that I miss in the chat. Sometimes it just goes by so fast. Let's see. I don't have my glasses on. Old Nez needs the glasses. Well, thank you very much, all of you, for coming. Nick, I see you there. Thank you very, very much. Subject tonight is another floral, and I just have it on my heart and on my mind to keep on going with the florals. So we're just going to go with it. Hello, Aunt Jane. How are you? Hey, Little Nez had a great time with Diana today. And they tired each other out, and now they're both sleeping, so. You'll see the Nezzy puppet here real soon. I got to work on her ensemble. She has some accoutrements she needs to have made for her. You know, she wants to look nice when she has her, camera debut with her new Nez apparel. So, Honey Bubs, honey, I hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. Honey, the joke's on me. I keep thinking it's Tim's birthday, and it's not. And I know it's Saturday now, thanks to Sherry. So, maybe I'll I'll end up singing him happy birthday like 5 times before it's all said and done. Oh well, at least I'm thinking of him and at least I care, so goodness sakes. Yes, I'm going to continue the florals tonight, and I kind of wanted to do a purple. I think that sounds real pretty, and maybe somebody might be interested in a purple floral. Let me know. It's just on my mind to do it, so here we go. I did see some of Marky Moo's vlogs earlier today. I think they went on go-karts. I've never done the go-kart thing. It always looks like a lot of fun. Yes, Paul, I love purple too. Blue is my favorite, but purple's wonderful too. Color of royalty. Yes, man. But yeah, the vlogs Mark put out today showed him and his folks having a good old time on those awesome go-karts. Never done it. Yeah, Nick, they look like fun. Just I've never had the opportunity in all my years. It looks like a good time, and I'm going to have to try it. But yeah, I had a pretty good day. I hope you guys did too. Just been real mellow and peaceful, which is very nice. That's what we want. We want a little nice, mellow, peaceful time here as we paint ourselves beautiful purple floral. So how is everybody? How is Troy? Troy, I am glad you came by. I enjoyed your video earlier. All your little videos where you share scripture always are very timely for me, something I need to hear at that given time, and I appreciate your continuing to share scriptures and do videos like that. Hey, Jim Brentar. Hi there, honey. Good to see you. We missed you last night. We always miss Jim Brentar when he cannot be here. Paula had purple tiger lilies at your wedding. Ooh, I didn't know there was such a thing as purple tiger lilies. I wonder if that's a Mandela effect. Yes, old Nez is into the Mandela effect, and someday we'll have a nice little chit-chat about Mandela. And when I feel like talking about Mandela, I go visit my friend, Mr. Lone Eagle. He's Native American. He lives in Canada, and I've been a mod for him for just about 2 years now. And I tend to agree that the Mandela effect is many things. It's not only brought about by divine sources, by God himself, but also being manipulated and brought about by not so nice sources. This is where D-Wave computers and CERN would come in the picture, for an example. But that's another conversation for another time. And above all, I think Mandela effect is very real and is indeed a sign of the times we live in. I had one of those Mandela effects happen to me right here in this house. It was for anybody who even knows what Mandela is. If you don't, just look it up real quick. But like I said, we'll talk about it another time. But there are different changes that have happened to pretty much everything around us. Earth changes and changes in literature, changes in movies. Look it up. I'm sure you'll get an idea of what it is. But I had the Bragg's apple cider vinegar Mandela effect happen here. To put it briefly, Mandela affects things to the point where they're not the same as you remember or someone else remembers. Almost like we've shifted gears, shifted timelines, some kind of thing going on. But I remember Bragg's apple cider vinegar spelled that way with the apostrophe S. And shoot, my mother, I can still hear my mother talk about, and she's been dead 10 years. I can still hear her talk about Bragg's apple cider vinegar and reading about it and using that product. And there was always the apostrophe S. And it was maybe 2 years ago, I had made up my grocery list and included Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the apostrophe S. And I went to Kroger's and I saw that brand on the shelf and the little tag on the shelf where it lists the items that you're looking at, the product name and whatnot, and it did indeed have the apostrophe S. So I bought some of that vinegar and took it home. And then in a few days' time, after I put things away in the pantry and all that, I went downstairs to the downstairs pantry to get a bottle. And darn tootin' if the bottle did not say brag, no apostrophe S, not a one. BRAGG. The apostrophe S was gone. I kid you not. There you go. There you have it. That one happened right here in this house for me personal. So my goodness, it's weird. It's crazy. It's quite a subject to talk about, and we'll have to go further into that at some point. Again, if you're interested in things like that, please see my good friend Lone Eagle, and we discuss Mandela and all the different effects and changes to the earth regarding that. So it is bizarre. It is bizarre, but remember, Troy, we're supposed to be seeing signs and wonders and all kinds of spectacular things. And I truly believe, as a Christian, as a follower of Jesus, that this is one of those things. It's too big to deny, too broad. It's affected so much, and it just is what it is, and you don't have to be afraid of it. But wow, I think it's an amazing time to be alive. So, Jim, is that the same company that makes the? I don't know. Mystery Fried. Well, hey, guess what, Mystery Fried? We were just talking about Lone Eagle and Mandela Effect. I was sharing my Bragg's apple cider vinegar story, which I'm sure all my lone peeps have already heard before. Mystery Fried, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Let's see who else is out there. Well, it's a nice mellow stream tonight. Troy, I'm glad you made it. Jim, I'm very glad you came out and decided to come play with us tonight. Yes, Mystery Fried's a friend of mine from my friend Lone Eagle's channel. I keep trying to get Lone to come here. I'm not begging the man. I've been a loyal mod to him for 2 years now, and he's a wonderful friend, and he's so much fun to talk to, one-on-one, too. And when I had my birthday last year, he was so beside himself that he missed my birthday live stream, that as soon as my live stream went off, I guess he was taking a nap and missed it. He went live to try and bait me and get me to come out of wherever I was. I believe I was on the front porch smoking a cigarette, but just goofing around after the stream. But he stayed on and had his live stream, and by the grace of God, I made the last few minutes of the live stream he had waiting for me to come out. And I have that in my Lone Eagle playlist if you care to see him going through hell waiting for me to come out of wherever I was to come say hello to me. Felt so bad about missing it. Let's see. Good evening. Good evening, Sunny Girl. Thank you. I decided to do purple tonight. Blue was wonderful, and pinks and reds are wonderful. But I thought tonight it was time to do a little bit of purple. So that's what we're up to tonight. What, Joe, how was the chicken? Oh, Troy, are you talking to Smokin' Joe? Yeah, he has lots of good things going on his channel. Yes, he does. He cooks all kinds of num-nums. Let's see who else we got here. Yes, I've already said hello to Aunt Jane. I didn't want to miss that. Isn't that a pretty color, purple, Aunt Jane? Yes, and we're going to add a little more to it. Hi, Amy. Hi. Everyone say hi to What the Paranormal. Hi, Amy. Remember to butter those buns and show some love and support. I love you, Amy. Thank you for coming by. I need to get back to your world and spend some time in April's. I hope I haven't been stepping on toes too much. I'm trying to cover for Marky Moo here tonight and last night so he could have a bit of a break and enjoy time with his folks. So, but yes, I will be heading back and spending time with you in April on your live streams again here real soon. So soon my internet here will be shut off anyway, and the only way I'll be able to stream is they don't have Wi-Fi where I'm going, so I'm gonna have to get the new phone that I need to get, and I'll let Diana play with my old phone. But at least I'll have two devices again soon to where I can live stream, see chat as it's going on, and not be totally lost. I won't be able to use my tablet where I'm going. I find it a little weird that in this day and age that a shelter that is working with women and children to get help and resources and apply for jobs and all of that, that even now in this day and age that they just didn't break down and get a Wi-Fi connection. But I'm sure everybody's got their phone with their own connection anyway. It just would have been nice if that would have been something I didn't have to worry about for Diana. But she loves her educational programs and her music and stuff, and she's really been into classical music. So I want her to continue to watching her educationals and listening to her classical music. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll end up just getting a new cheap Walmart phone and letting her have my old Walmart cheap phone to play with and watch her things on from time to time. So it'll be all right. Everything will be all right. Let's see who else is. Lisa McNamee. Hi, Lisa. I think you might be new to my stream. Thank you. Welcome. Glad you came by to see us. We're just chilling. We're just painting a little purple floral. Just being mellow. And like I said, if you see someone new, please introduce yourself. Please check out each other's channels. And if you like what you see, don't be afraid to give them a spin and show some support. The Bridges. Well, hello. Thank you. I think you're new too. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. We try to do a nice, peaceful stream here. We don't take kindly to folks who want to be mean or be nasty or hateful. And I've had a pretty good time with my live streams, and nobody's gotten out of hand so far. Thank God for that. But I feel bad for the streams that do continue to get hit over and over again by people who just don't know how to behave themselves, or just apparently don't have anything else better to do but to be rude and make problems, and I don't like that. Well, thank you, Amy. Thank you. I love purple too. I think purple, green, and blue are my three favorites. But I would say it's kind of a tie between green and purple for me. They're just all, especially the deeper, richer kind of natural jewel tones and florals and gemstone kind of tones. I like those the best. Yes, please say hello to one another. You never know who you might meet when you go on a live stream. I have met some interesting people in the most unexpected ways and the most unexpected places in my life. And I mean just before YouTube, too. My mother used to say, we could all write a book called Things My Mother Used to Say, or your grandma or something. Well, one of the things my mother used to say is that you better put your lipstick on before you leave the house, because you never know whom you might meet. And boy, isn't that true. It really, really is. You just never know out there in this great big wide world who you might run into while you're out there. I used to laugh at my mother for saying that, especially because I didn't wear makeup and I didn't really quite get that as a child, what she was saying. But I get it now. I get it now. I understand now. Yes, I do. You never know. You just don't know. I wouldn't have met Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees if it wasn't for, for moments in life like my mother was trying to prepare me for, where you just never can tell what's going to happen or who you're going to run into. So, and on that same note, you kind of got to keep your head on a swivel too, because sometimes you might go somewhere and you might see someone you really don't want to see. So, best to keep yourself aware and and of your surroundings and looking around just in case. Just in case, because, not everybody out there is somebody we want to see. Sometimes there's people out there we just as soon not see, whether they be for legal reasons or just personal reasons, or you know what I'm talking about. Not everybody out there is somebody I necessarily want or need to see. So, at any given moment, Mystery Fried, once again, thank you for coming by. I miss you and all my Lone Eagle peeps. I will have to come back again sometime soon. I can't handle the big live streams when there's like Noblest D and Scarab, and I love Noblest D and Scarab, but it turns into a little bit too much hoop-de-doo, and you really can't squeak a word in edgewise, or I'd rather have a smaller stream where I can communicate with you all. And so I'll wait until Lone has another more mellow stream, like Late Night with Lone, where he just watches a movie or something like that. So, yes, Paula, that's what my mother would say too. Sonny, Sonny, you're beautiful. You don't need any makeup. My goodness, what a pretty lady you are. Let's see, what do I want to do next? Let's let this dry for just a minute. And even though Mauricio is not here, I can hear him beckon unto me that this picture needs orange. And I hear you, Mauricio, no matter where you are. If you're eating tacos right now or drinking Yarritos or whatever it is. I had a tostada tonight. It was pretty darn good. But for Mauricio, I will put some orange in here in a little bit. We'll let this purple around the edges dry. And we'll get to the green part now. So, oh, Sonny, you're just such a pretty lady and so nice. And just, I'm always happy to see you, Sonny. You're a very welcome part of this whole Boyd family. One of my favorite people. You are always kind and supportive and try to be nice and friendly everywhere you go. And sometimes that's not an easy thing to do when you deal with a few of the people that are lurking and skulking and stalking around here at the bottom of YouTube. There's just some people that are dead set on being rude or problematic or trouble or whatever. But, Sonny, you handle it all with good graces, and you always have a kind word to say, and it's nice to see that there are people like you, Sonny, just willing to put forth the effort and not involve yourself in all the negative, and just enjoy people. And that's what I like to do. You're not going to stop the negative people from being negative, but you don't have to play their game, and you don't have to respond or react to them. Just let them spin themselves in the mud, and maybe they'll get tired of being naughty little boys and girls at some point, and maybe want to play nice with the rest of us, and actually have some positive time. That'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see some reformed, trollish people finally go, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere being naughty and trollish. Let's try being nice and hanging out with good people. Wouldn't that be nice to see a few people turn a new leaf like that? That'd be great. You never know. You never know if that can happen or not. Bridges, again, thank you for coming by. Hey, Amy, I don't know. Amy, are you going live tonight later, or is April? You'd think I'd have your schedules memorized by now. Alas, I do not, and much to my shame and embarrassment. No, none of you are going live tonight. Okay, I was just going to make time, especially since Diana went to sleep good for me tonight, to come on by tonight. Yes, Jim, yes, it would be nice to get on nice with the neighbors a little more often. Okay. Well, I just feel bad, Amy, and, I'm trying to do things here and trying to keep up with other tasks I have to accomplish in a certain amount of time and still make time for creative endeavors. And of course, I'm very happy to do this for our beloved Marky Mumu while he's enjoying family time away from home. Oh, I hate missing you too, Amy. I really do. It's hard to try and make all the streams that I wish I could on a regular basis. I'm not Dr. Manhattan. I can't split my atoms and molecules up and be in more than one place at one time. What Stoner can, apparently. This old Stoner can be in all streams at all times because of his portal. So I do not have a portal. So unlike Stoner, I can't go stream straddling and just pop in everywhere. That would be our friend Stoner. So I wonder where he is tonight. He's in every stream but mine, apparently, tonight. Oh, that's Stoner. Hey, he's been here a lot for me, so maybe he needs a little break too. He's actually been very motivated to get back into his artwork. And if you haven't checked out this old Stoner's artwork yet, please do. He is very much an artist. And he does more than just the computer, digital animation, computery stuff. He actually, draws and makes like comic book type characters and things such as that. So Stoner's very creative. Please do give this old Stoner a little visit sometime and check out one of his videos or streams where he's drawing, and he'll draw live just like Mark and I do our artwork live, and he's very, very talented. And I miss him tonight. I wonder where he's at. Hey Amy, how's George doing? Is George okay? I just thought I'd throw that out there, and it's been a little bit since I've heard from our Georgie, and just wondered how he was doing. And yes, we also must congratulate the Steel One, Rich the Steel One, just made 2K. Who's going by? Oh, NH girl, I love you. Thank you for coming by. You have a wonderful evening. But yes, like I was saying, congratulations to Rich the Steel One once again. For I was there for him when he made it to 1K, and now he just made 2K. And, I think Rich is going to be one of those channels that just keeps on going. I do. Yeah, I think he's got the drive and desire to just jump in there and sink his teeth in and take it as far as he can go. And I hope he does. I'm happy just to be where I'm at and do what I'm doing. Yes, congratulations to brother Rich. And I couldn't be happier for him. I think it's fantastic. Yes, I do, Amy. I do. I think Rich will carry this a lot farther than I have the ambition to do with my channel. I'm just happy to be on here and being here with all of you. I don't seek to get monetized, and I don't want to sell any products and do commercials. If I can possibly keep those commercials off my channel, I will. I mean, if people want to show me support, they can watch my things and share my things, and they can donate to my PayPal as I get more merchandise and things put up for sale in, say, Zazzle and Spreadshirt. I can be supported that way. I'm still working on a Patreon that's in the works. But, I would much rather get support in those ways than to play the game with YouTube and have my channel become some kind of hideous train wreck of nothing but commercials and sponsored ads of, especially of products that I don't approve of or don't care for or don't use. Yeah, um, I don't seek to be, signing up and getting monetized anytime soon. So, much rather just do what I'm doing. I'm here for the people, and I'm gonna try my best to just keep it that way. Let's see. Okay, I hear the little Mauricio in my head yelling for orange. Preliminal! Finally, I catch you as you come on by in the chat. Forgive me about the past times when I missed your name going by. Everyone, Preliminal is a friend of mine from my friend Lone Eagle, my Mandela Effect friend in Canada, my Native American brother. And Preliminals probably heard my brag. I told my Bragg's apple cider vinegar story earlier, Preliminal. I don't remember if you remember me telling that story on Lone's channel or not, but I shared it again tonight. Smoking Joe, thank you. What a lovely compliment. Thank you so much. But I hear our friend Mari in my head going, Orange, where's that orange? Well, okay. He said I need to have orange even if he's not here. And he's not here, but that's okay. We can still do some yellow here and some brown, and then we will highlight that with some orange just for our Mauricio. I wonder where he's at. What is he up to? Is he drinking margaritas? Is he eating tacos? Is he having both? I don't know. Maybe Mari's not having Mexican tonight. Maybe Mari's having Chinese tonight. I don't know. I don't have a Mari phone. I don't have his number. I can't call him right now and demand he tell me what he's had for dinner. So, Lady of Lake Fork. Oh, hi, Lady of Lake Fork. And I said that on my announcement for, that I had on today, but not yet tonight in the stream. A big congratulations to Rent Jams and Lulz Girl on the birth of their baby girl, little baby Lucy. She's a rantin' and a jammin'. I saw the photograph of Scott with his little daughter on Twitter earlier today, and it's just a beautiful picture. And if you know them and you have them on your social media somewhere, please drop them a congratulations. That little baby, that little Lucy, she's a rantin', she's a jammin', she's just adorable, and it's the teeniest, tiniest little thing. And I guess there was no problems. I asked Scott if everything was okay. The baby came a little sooner than anticipated, but everything is fine from what he says, so thank the Lord for that. Um, Very pleased. One more life in the world, and she'll be a rantin' and a jammin', just like her daddy and mama and grandma. Won't that be fun? Yes, please do congratulate them. My goodness. I went through both of my births of my children with C-sections, so I didn't have to go through it the old-fashioned way, but it was still, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. It's not easy, no matter what way you do it and what way you have the children. C-section is not exactly easy street, but it is. I didn't have a choice for medical reasons. I had to have the C-section, so. And I'm glad that option was available. When I think about things like that, I think about women in the past who did not have that option available, and how scary and how, my goodness, terrible uh, to go through an experience like that where you know, you can't have your child naturally, and you have to have that kind of help or assistance, or get surgery, or get cut open, or whatever to save the baby. I mean, goodness sakes. But thank God I was near medical attention that I needed and my children needed, and it all turned out okay. The only thing that happened with Diane is I had gestational diabetes for like the last month and a half or so. But that was more because her dad took myself and him to Jolly Pirate Donuts, and we pigged out on donuts the night before I had an important blood test the next day. And then all that showed up on my blood test, and they said, oh, yeah, yeah, she's got diabetes, gestational diabetes, which I don't think was really the case at all. But I did have to prick my finger every day, and I did have to test my blood sugar several times a day. And yes, I did have to change my diet just in case that it was something more than just eating donuts the night before the blood test. But thank God, the gestational diabetes was no more once I actually had Diana. So thank God for that too. Oh, that dad of hers. Oh, let's go to Jolly Pirate Donuts and eat dinner. Let's eat donuts for dinner. Yeah, well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. When pregnant lady having cravings, what are you gonna do? So there's that. So. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. That's okay. Here, we can, yeah, go ahead. That one can get shown, whoever's moderating. I don't even know if I have a mod here now. I know Amy was here. But time for our final bit of the flower. Um, yes, preliminal. Yes, I did. It was, I showed up as having gestational diabetes for my daughter because her dad took us out for donuts for dinner the night before a blood test. So But yeah, I stayed on the diet. I tested myself several times a day. I was never out of whack or anything like that. And no, I didn't. I ended up being free of any diabetic issues after delivering my daughter. Thank God. So, yes. Well, Preliminal, I'm very happy you made it here. I'm glad I actually caught you in the chat. Mystery Fried, I'm glad you're here too. I like it when my lone peeps come. I just think that's so cool. Akiba was here last night. So you guys are all kind of filtering over and catching a live stream here and there. Yes, Mystery Fried, I am too. I'm glad it was only temporary. So, but yeah, what a nice peaceful stream. Troy, yeah, eat more chicken. That's what I should have done. I should have had some chicken and not just not just donuts for dinner that night. Oh, Aunt Jane, I craved marshmallows when I was carrying Tommy. That's interesting, Aunt Jane. Did I saw you didn't have to retract that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Since you said that though, does Tommy enjoy marshmallows now? Is that one of his favorite foods that carry over from what you ate when you were carrying him to? Is that one of his favorites now? I'm interested in stuff like that. My mother ate a lot of, she told me, cottage cheese, green onions, and tuna fish, tuna salad, that kind of tuna. And darned if those aren't my three favorite foods on the whole flat earth, the whole multiverse, anywhere. Those are my three favorites. I could eat tuna fish and green onions and cottage cheese every single day of my life. I certainly could. I could eat Chinese food every day too if I really wanted to. I love it all. There isn't a bit of it I don't care for, and one of those things. Marshmallow pudding is. Hey, Stoner, your ears burning. I was talking about you before, and I was telling people, Stoner, to go check out your artwork. I think you need to have more people come by and watch you draw. Yeah, yes, Troy, I could eat Chinese food every day too. I think we're just about done with this lovely flower. If anybody's interested, please holler at me and let me know. I just had it on my heart to continue with the floral theme tonight, and I'm pretty pleased. I mean, just kind of sucks you right in, draws you right in. Those colors pop, and as usual, Mauricio is right about the orange. Lynn and Seth's Adventures, hello, hello. Thank you for coming by. Troy, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Oh, it's so sweet of you guys to show me support and come by. Stoner, I just saw the picture that was on Twitter. Again, Rant Jams and Law's girl had their baby girl, little Lucy, and I saw at least one picture of him with his little girl on Twitter. So there is a picture out there for those who are curious and want to see that little baby girl. Cute as pie. My goodness. Yo, thank you, Preliminal. Thank you. April, hooray! Everybody say hi to April. That's Entity Paranormal. And April, I'm so sorry. I was trying to apologize to you and to Amy. I'm sorry I haven't made it by you guys' streams here in a little bit, and I'm feeling very bad and very guilty about that. And that will change. I'll get back and hang with you guys soon. But Amy said neither one of you guys are going live tonight, so it won't be tonight, but it'll be soon. April, I'm just so happy to see you. That is so cool. Mountain Girl, woohoo! Mountain, I thought you weren't going to make it tonight. The steel one. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the man of the hour who's finally made it to 2K. I was there when he made it to 1K. And now he's made it to 2K. My friend in Colorado, my brother in the Lord, and just one of my most favorite tubers, Mr. Rich, the Steel One. How are you, Rich? Thank you for showing up to my live stream. Steel One, I have to wrench you up, too. I have to do that from a device other than my phone, though. And my keyboard just decided to go on my tablet, so at my earliest convenience, I'll get Rich, I'll get you dressed in blue, And I've got a few other people I need to make moderators too, like Paula and Honeybubs and people like that. And Kitschy. Kitschy's gonna murder me in my sleep if I don't get her wrench soon. My goodness, I keep telling her I'm gonna do it. Rich, I'm so glad you came by and said hello. My goodness, I'm totally surprised. Rich, don't be mad at me. I haven't made it to your video yet today. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. I didn't get to watch it yet, but I will show up. You know I'm good for it, Rich. You know I'm good for it. And you know I comment like nobody's business. I'll be commenting so much you won't know what to look at first. So and everybody, in case you haven't ever checked out Steel One's channel, please do. He's doing this special series of what's it called, Rich? Nails it, like he nails it. They try to do something artistic or creative, and you see how good of a job they do. Is the concept there? Rich has been tackling paintings, and Rich has been doing a surprisingly good, impressive job of doing the old paintings. Rich, you're an artist. I hate to tell you and hate to break it to you, and Mr. Mark Funnelcake Jones will agree right along with me. Sir, you're a painter and you need to do more. We'll come by and watch you paint, and you need to do some more of that. Hey, Bobby, everybody, Gavin Meyer, that's my best friend Bobby. Do say hello. Oh, no, Rich, no, seriously, it's not. That's luck has nothing to do with it. Rich, you have a gift, and I've just never seen you use that gift before until you started doing those particular segments. And I'm glad you did. I was excited when you started doing artistic things on there. I love you. I love doing explorations and stuff like that too, and investigations. I don't get to go do those things very often. And, turn that around. Rich doesn't really get to do the art quite so often. But I want to encourage you, Rich, in front of everybody here. Please keep it up. I like what I see. You've got a gift. Go for it. Let's see more. And if anybody's seen, at least on Twitter, I believe is where the Steel One has some artwork of himself. Is it the one that George did of you, or is that the one Rachel did of you? I can't remember. But it's a cute little cartoony with a cape Steel One Rich that he has as his little icon on Twitter. And it was Rachel. Okay. It's adorable. And I think I'd like to see Rich do a sticker or some kind of merchandise with that particular painting of you on there, Rich. It's just cute as a bug's ear, and I want some of that. I still need a regular Steel One sticker as well. And I confessed fully, Rich, I confessed fully to Tad when he showed up to one of my streams here recent, and I told him everything that had happened, and I said I jumped all over that shirt, and I said it's mine, I want it, he's not here, he don't want it, and oh boy, I told him. I fessed up, confession is good for the soul, but I think he's okay with me going in and having that shirt. I told him I'd Rochambeau him for it and duke it out with him, but I think he's okay with me having the shirt. If he's not, then we'll duke it out. But I think it's okay, Rich. You go ahead and send that whenever you feel like it. Let's see, who else? Did anybody else sneak in while I was blathering on and on? Gotta move on. Yes, it is about that time. Yes, and it's gotta be fairly soon, Rich, because I'll be moving soon. I will be doing a change of address form, so even if you use the address that I've given you, I'll fill out the form, and I will notify you too when my address changes if it still hasn't been shipped yet. So I'll probably end up getting like a P.O. box until I have another home address to send things to. There's still a little bit of time, maybe another, couple weeks or two. But the mean old grandma is kicking me out and kicking Diana out, and oh my God, and there's eviction court on Wednesday, and all this horse crap. Just a bunch of nonsense, because it has nothing to do with what I need to do. and that is going to be done anyway. And it's she's basically just taking her anger out on me because things went a certain way, and that's not very nice. And I'm not the one who has to answer for that. She does. So there's that. We'll leave that right there where it is. I love her. I forgive her. I pray for her, and God help her. Maybe she'll have a change of heart. Maybe she'll realize that there are things more important than money and property and taking revenge on people that made you mad. That's really not cool. And nothing here happened here to make her mad or cost her money or inconvenience her. It's misplaced and misguided behavior on her part. And I really wish that someday she would see things differently. That would be for the best. So, okay, Sunny girl, what? Let me know where you. Let you know what? Where to send what, honey? Hey, if you need to contact me in the comments or in my email, go right ahead. Bridges, it's a long story. Bottom line, the place I live right here and I'm sitting right now, I have to leave because it's owned by someone who wants to sell it. My daughter's grandma owns this property, and no, it's not nice, and it's a long, dirty story and full of heartbreak and sadness and all of that. But life's about change, and I'm ready to embrace that change and move on. And my priority is always going to be taking care of having a place for my children and myself. And I'm saying a prayer that hopefully my cats won't all have to go to a shelter because this woman doesn't want to give me or her son time to get things out of here. It's just a big fiasco. So say a little prayer for my kitties too. I have one who's really old and he doesn't need to go into a shelter. He's like 125 years old. The poor guy. The girls are a little younger. One of them is Diana's therapy cat, though, for her autism, and Grandma doesn't take that very seriously. So that's another lovely thing there. But whatever, at least the girl kitties are young enough to adjust and move on. But it's okay. It'll be all right. It'll work out the way it's supposed to. And I'm kind of hoping that Diana's dad will. We've been getting along a little better now, civilly, for Diana's sake, and that's best for everyone. So I'm hoping at least he'll get to take care of my old man cat Ernie. So he's a good boy. So thank you again. I need to shut up. My God, I've been blathering on and on. Um, yeah. Again, Sunny girl, if you need my mailing address here and now, just catch me in the comments. If I haven't given you my email address yet, I will give it to you, and then I'll give you the address to send those little glasses for my little Nez puppet. God bless you, honey. You didn't need to do all that. Thank you again, everyone, for coming. My goodness, it's late, and I didn't mean to blather on and on and on. But this has been a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to do maybe one more stream before the internet here gets shut off. And I'll still be able to live stream just from my phone, but I can't see comments that way. So, but yes, fart jams for life, Stoner. Fart jams for life. Thank you so much. Love to you all. Love one another. Cherish each moment of each day. And if there's somebody out there that you love and you know darn well it's been a little while since you told them, I mean really told them, not just assumed, but actually told them that you love them, please do so, because tomorrow may never get here and you may never get that chance. So don't let that happen. Seize that moment, write that note, make that phone call, drop that text, do that hangout, stop them in their tracks if you know them in person and say, hey, I love you. It's as simple as that, and you'll feel so much better. God bless you all, and hopefully we'll get to all be together and have another little lovely stream here soon. And everybody sleep well tonight. Have a good, restful, peaceful night. And now this is a time we can all laugh at me as I try to put an end to this live stream. It may go on and say that I'm still alive when I'm not. That's been happening a lot lately. So no, I'm not going to keep my stream going on purpose. It's not a big joke. So thanks again, everyone, for coming. I appreciate the love and support, and we'll see you all again real soon.